Okay, now we get to hear it, and I'll try and share some thoughts as we go through. Oh yeah, so it's for treble choir, single instrument in the bottom. I did that so that single instrument, that bass line, could actually be any kind of low bass instrument. Winds like clarinet, bass clarinet, saxophone, bassoon would be cool. Strings, low strings, cello, bass, even like electric bass would be funky. So in this case, we're just keeping it simple, octaves on the piano. So here's my simple melody right off the start. This is just one of those moments where it's just a melody that just has this quality of joy. So I'm talking in this piece about how you know something. And when I wrote this piece, it was about my daughter, and she was really young. She was 2, and she was looking at under 2. She was looking at a new person that we'd met, and we were swimming. And so she's just learning to talk. She says, "Aviva, swimming." I was like, "Yeah, Aviva's swimming." Then we saw Aviva later at a restaurant, and it was like, "That's also Aviva? What?" So this idea of like it was her first impression. That is what she knows. This truth of this is Aviva. She's swimming. But now she has to realize Aviva can do all these different things and be all these different places. Aviva had these amazing earrings. And I was thinking of all the different things that people do. This kind of trying to get at a universality idea, but also just something really, really, really individual. So yeah, Aviva swims, Aviva waits, Aviva cries. And then I remember looking at my daughter and just being amazed at I could see her learning about change and expectation and understanding, and how she was having to kind of become more flexible with every time something changed. This idea of the mold that is being gently broken with each new meeting. And I think even as adults, like going back and seeing new people or seeing old friends, and then you have to see them again, or haven't seen them for a long time, and they're different people, and now we have to relearn who all those people were and who is that person. To me, my knowledge of that person changes, so that idea of my truth about that person changes. Here's where I'm elongating those notes. How do you know Aviva? 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 So I was stretching each of those ones to put the emphasis on a bit of a different part of the phrase. Super nerdy music word is the agogic accent. Emphasizing something through length. I was also just kind of listening to a lot of kind of kids music, which is not simplistic, but it's simple and it's beautiful. So I was keeping these ideas of this core of a melody, and then changing that a bit. So here we got this nice build of harmony, the layering of the text here. There's a shift of harmony there that was pretty deliberate. Just breaking it a bit. Now the piano has a melody. It's a compositional trick of just like reorganizing the furniture. They sound so good. Oh, wow. So, just to wrap up, I really like this piece I wrote, and I love the choir's performance. I think they sound fantastic. I like this idea of truth and all the different ways that you've heard truth in this concert and others. And I think it's a wonderful thing to be examining at this time, is how we know things and how we understand things and how we believe things. And I think at its core, my piece was trying to get at a sense of finding the simple beauty of a truth when you know it.